Good morning. I'm I say good morning because it is morning, and I'm coming to you today a little raw. Yes, wheezy raw. Uh as you may have seen, I have been coming forward in video a whole lot more of late, and I have to say I'm nervous right now because I'm not going to edit this for perfection. But I feel like I need to come to you raw. So I'm making a few adjustments as I get on here so that I can do that. Ellie is joining me too. She's my little co-pilot. Um, but I want to tell you my story of my journey of imperfection coming to you on video. You've heard me say many times I wasn't built to come before the camera, but I had to come before the camera and that I had fears. Yes. And as you're gonna watch this, you're gonna see some of my imperfections flow out that to you may not be imperfections. To me, they're glaring. But did you hear what I said? To me, they are glaring. To you, you may not notice them. That might be your audience, the one that you're afraid to go ahead and talk in front of. And so by sharing my story, I want you to get your story, getting your strength, overcoming your fears of going forward and using video, starting imperfectly, not with all the great equipment. And I'm going to address the equipment issue later on in this video, but I'm going to share with you my deep seated insecurities that have brought me to where I am and how sometimes they have held me back. I forgot that I was here at the beginning and I'm here now, and that there was a huge change in between. I forget. I'm always so one of my biggest things is I'm always thinking I'm back here at the beginning, forgetting about the improvements step by 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 step to get to where I am now. Because many of you go, "Oh my gosh, your lighting is so good. Oh my gosh, you sound so good." Yes, because I've worked at it. Why? Because I'm insecure. I don't want people to think less of me. I care about what people think. I don't want to look foolish. And what do you say? What's your excuse for not going on video? Most people go, "I'm going to sound foolish." Well, probably in the beginning you are. Many times I still fumble with my words. And it really disheartens me when I hear it. I cringe, I cower. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I've made a mistake. What are they gonna think of me? Are they're gonna think I'm terrible, that I'm a fraud." Well, let me just share with you a little bit about just why I have those feelings. And this is not against anybody. It's just truth. It's not, but I came from a large family. I had a lot of cooks ahead of me. I'm the youngest. And it was a family full of insecure people that get it right because you're going to look foolish. You did it wrong mentality. You got to do it right. And do you hear my voice? You. That was the tone in which I was spoken to most of my life. And at almost 58 years old, I still hear, being the youngest, everybody else was the higher authority than me. Everybody knew better than me until just recently. I gave everybody that right in my life. If they were older or younger, whatever they said, that had to be true. That had to be true. I'm 58 years old. I'm 2 years away from being 60. And I have finally come to learn I know a thing or two. I may not think the same as everybody else, but it doesn't mean I'm wrong. It just means I'm different. I may present different from somebody else. I may talk different from somebody else. I may appear in front of the camera different from somebody else. But you know what that makes me? That makes me Weezy. That makes me unique. That makes me set apart from everybody else. And isn't that what we need to do in order to be heard? I still have people tell me, you pronounced that word wrong. Your grammar's not 100%. You're only at 98%. You need to rephrase that. I have apps to catch my grammar mistakes, and I still make grammar mistakes. And if I still make a mistake on some of my copy or when I speak, I still cringe going, what? And I cry in my head with that insecurity. What are they going to think? They're going to, but then I go out there into the public, the mass public, and they're going, "Oh my gosh, I love your videos. I love how I just love hearing you because I love you." I had lunch with a friend the other day and she goes, "I just love to get your emails. I just love to get your videos." And I'm there going, "Oh gosh, what have I done wrong?" But she's just a person who lives alone, who looks forward to my message because she loves me and she loves to hear what I have to share. It doesn't matter what I share. It's just that for 5, 10 minutes, I keep her company during the day. I bring her something to her atmosphere. Sorry, a message just came through. So I think I just got let out of a meeting for later today. Yay. um, but I say that, but so, okay, so back to my thought. I'm not editing this. I am coming to you raw because this is the stuff that truly happens on camera. This is life. You can choose, and I will go into that when later. But right now, I'm going to stay focused on talking to you about me and where I've come from to help encourage you to walk forward. But as I said, I came from a troop of well-intentioned, harsh sounding people. But those people themselves were insecure. They felt less than most of society. They had done things to make them feel less than. I didn't like how I liked my camera, so I'm sitting here and I'm adjusting my camera because I want you to see that light back there. I like it. Less than. Do you work like that? Is that what drives you? Do you sit alone when you're thinking about what you want to do next and all your insecurities come raging forward? If you say no, I think you lie. Because I sit in groups with people who I think are light years ahead of me. And you know what the best thing that I have learned in these groups is that we're all human. We all have fears. We all have insecurities. And we all have to process through them. So what if you get on here and you fumble? It's not the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. That's why there's a record button. That's why you can edit, because you can edit it all out if you choose. If you don't want to edit, then hire somebody like me to quickly do it for you. Save you time, save you the frustration. Believe me, there's many things I would like to hire out. Right now, I'm not. Just as a side note, right now, I'm not hiring out a lot of things because I want to learn. I'm learning a lot of things on top of improving my video. I've had fun redecorating, but I've had to learn how to work my website. I've had to learn to write better. I am learning to speak better. I am learning to overcome some of my insecurities to come to you better. And part of that is to be raw and authentic with you. I stumble over my words. It's like my tongue does a turn. Look, even my teeth are not perfect. They're not white. But guess what? You show up. You like me because you're not looking at this. I'm coming before you with no makeup on. I did shower and brush my teeth. I did my hair. I didn't want to go so raw. But even though there's no smell-o-vision, you wouldn't have smelled me. You wouldn't have known if I hadn't told you. But I'm authentic. I tell. And I just want to encourage you today is we all start at a beginning. But remember, we make that progress and our beginning becomes more beautiful and beautiful and beautiful. And remember that you started way back here, but you do make improvements. We all make improvements. We don't start school on day one knowing all the knowledge. No, we go to learn and we build upon it and build upon it and build upon it for a lifetime. We never stop learning. No one is born knowing all. And some people may be ahead, but that is because that's a desire within them to learn more. Where's your desire? Where's your desire to learn? Where's your desire to improve? All of my words are directed towards you. What do you want? Where are your desires? What do you want to change? Where does it all start? It starts with you. I had to start with me. And that's, I couldn't make changes if I didn't decide to make changes. This year, I didn't like how I looked on camera. I did not like my puffy face. I do not care for this red ruddiness that is naturally in my complexion. You may not see it. I do. It glares at me. I see imperfections. And I'm here going, oh my gosh, I got to change that, and like I've been readjusting the camera, during this time because I didn't like what I saw. Probably didn't make any difference to you. Probably didn't notice until I drew it to your attention. So what bothers you probably doesn't bother most other people. So that's my pep talk about self-insecurity. Now let's go on about equipment. I have good news. Do you know that about 75% of all videos that you see on social media are made with cell phones, your smartphone? And if they're not made with a smartphone, they're made with a webcam. No fancy equipment needed. No high finance needed. in order to make those videos. Pick it up and start. And then if you don't like what you can see, that's when you go into learning mode. That's when you ask me questions. Maybe pick up some of the materials that I give out free at this time. Purchase some of the equipment that I suggest to help you enhance it. But you don't have to have all of the best. And I'm going to say, many people out there on the internet, if you follow everything that they say, you're going to get bankrupt real fast, because let's face it, we're all out here providing a service, but we all need income in order to live. It's just the truth. But do you have to start out with the very best in order to produce quality? No. No, you don't. The biggest thing you have to do is start. So use what you have. Use the ugly hard set headphones. It's got a good mic. Plug in the earbuds, the hands-free buds. They show. It's not the end of the world. If people can't listen to you because you come off that way, they need to be listening to your message, not looking at your equipment or how you look. They need to be listening to your message. The important part is your message and giving that. Showing up. And you can't show up if you don't press record. So you don't have to have high priced equipment. I will say, a lot of tablets do not work very well. Just saying. But your iPhones are really good. And you know what? Now, your Android is too. I shoot mine on Android. I am not an Apple person. I'm a creative and I do not have Apple equipment. Nope. I have a good old PC. I have an Android phone system. And I still create just fine, without having the brand name Apple attached to my work. So maybe I just gone, if I've just gone down in your book because I don't use Apple, that's on you. That's not on me. It's not on me. I'm just here to be your friend, to guide you along the journey in video. And when you're ready to start a journey and get really serious about it, contact me. We'll talk. We'll see if we can work together. I'm not going to do a pitch. That's the pitch, is call me and you can find out more information. But that's all I have for today. I have tips and tricks. I can tell you, I know a lot about this. I know a lot about different types of videos that you need to do. There is no one way. There's thousands of ways to produce video. That's the beauty of it. Like anything else, it is not one size fits all. We're all individuals. Embrace your uniqueness. Embrace your differentness. It's how we were created. Just like a snowflake. So that's all I have for today. I hope you are inspired by this and keep showing up. Please keep showing up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need 50 people so I can start going live on YouTube. These are little steps that you help me, that you show me that you care. So there's my call to action for my video. So I hope this helps you to help you if you're recording already to, saying, good girl, good boy, good person. Keep making those dog videos. I make lots of dog videos. I use other people's voices for dog videos on my TikToks. Yeah, I have a TikTok channel. I'm doing pretty good on it too. No, I'm not crushing it, but I don't care. It's just another vehicle for me to learn and for me to get discovered by other people. Not here where I live, but around the world. Around the world. And there's a lot of people who like what they see, no matter what I do. So anyway, until next time, bye.